The top metaverse project globally, one more competitive than the Sandbox, Decentraland. Wilder World is the project we're talking about today. $71 million market cap, has announced an over $5 million prize pool. Very, very beautiful. I'll be going ahead, breaking it down and telling you how to take best advantage of it. Of course, link will be in the description if you want to go ahead and take a part in it. It's 100% free, unless you want to go ahead and own NFTs and get a little bit of an advantage. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So they've got two pools. They've got the Keepers pool and the Mission pool. These are culminating $5 million, also increasing as more people join. So if you go ahead and join the campaign, right now it might be $3 million. Tomorrow it could be $4 million. We don't know how much it's going to end at. But what we do know is that it's pretty simple. Actually, the airdrop campaign, so to say. You get shards for completing missions, wilders with Discord roles, you get more multipliers for being loyal to them. There is the Keepers pool, which in my opinion is much more lucrative. It is pretty much what you've learned from several of the other play to airdrop campaigns. If you hold NFTs, you're going to be going ahead and getting rewarded daily flat points for every NFT held on a per wallet basis. They also have Trinity Keepers, which will be rewarded at the end of part 1 with an additional multiplier based on the amount of Trinities held on a per wallet basis. So Trinities, I will be explaining exactly what they are, but they're kind of the big hype thing that is in the Wilder World ecosystem and will affect, if you're going to be getting NFTs on Wilder World, what NFTs you should actually be picking up, because there are specific NFTs that do give you this Trinity advantage and specific NFTs that don't actually really give you any sort of advantage other than points for the Odyssey. So the Odyssey, what is going on in the Wilder World, fam? Well, it's pretty easy. If you actually go to it, you have these pretty simple missions. You subscribe to them, everything you know about social campaigns. I don't really need to go on. It's pretty, known what this is. Very easy to do. And then you have this Trinity NFT rewards, which if you own the NFTs, you've got your referrals, which, you earn 10% of your friends' points, which, we go ahead and take advantage of. And we have the breakdown for the Keepers daily rewards. Before I get too deep into that, I want to go over the devlog that they announced yesterday. Yesterday was a big day for Wilder World. They did their first public release of Wilder World on the Epic Games Store. You're wondering what this is because the full game is not out yet. They did go ahead and release the Wilder World Alpha though, and the Wilder World Alpha is a pre-release that offers community members early access to in-progress features, which is going to be very important for the rest of this video. They have gone ahead and done a new Dawn, which they're trying to ramp up daily player growth. When there's a big metaverse project that is trying to get more people to go ahead and see it, that means they're ready to actually execute. This is a team that for the most part, during the bear market, did no marketing, zero marketing when it comes to Wilder World. And they did that for one very specific reason. They were focused on building their product. There was a moment in time where people doubted whether or not Wilder World would actually build anything, right? Whether we'd actually see a game here for Wilder. We did get something. We got Midnight in Miami. That was excellent AAA graphics. Looks amazing. We had an event in Austin. I thought it was really awesome. And there were also a lot of people that own Trinities that were doubting whether or not they'd get anything. Well, Trinity rewards have already begun. They gave totems out. They're going to be soon integrating the various aspects of the economy, including community DAOs, Genesis NFTs, industry staking, all while supercharging the utility of Wild. It's looking spicy. They're getting ready to go ahead and release their second game mode, which is combat, and looking at the first game mode, which was racing. I think that they are not going to cheap out when it comes to this thing. So you can actually see some gameplay out here for their shooter. I think it looks great. You could look at them shooting a little bit. Pew, 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 pew. Obviously, these are still very early on builds, but it does kind of show the level of attention that they're putting on for Wilder World right now. Just him shooting in third person, switching out POVs. Here's some gameplay, of course, very early on, but still looks excellent. Shooters, they are a endless, fruitful endeavor. The reason shooters are so important is because they kind of show the loads that servers can get, how many players can enter at any one given time. It's really important to have some form of shooter. People love shooters. Racing is also important. I heard that you'd have 100 simultaneously clients playing Midnight in Miami at any given time. It's pretty awesome stuff. I mean, you could go on and on about this. So what are the assets that I would be looking to pick up if I was someone that actually wanted to spend on Wilder World? Well, what I have picked up, because I am, of course, a person that has picked up NFT assets, is I have picked up a Wilder Moto, a Wilder Wolf, and a Wilder Wheels. Why did I go ahead and choose these? Well, it's because they're pretty much the cheapest Trinity assets. There are more assets in the Wilder World ecosystem than these given here. You could actually see here, welcome to Wilder World, all the different NFT collections. But you'll see, as you kind of click on them, the floor is kind of high. Like it's a pretty damn high floor in a lot of these. Like this one's 6.9 ETH, for example, for Wilder Cribs. And of course, you get more airdrop points. But from what I've seen, right, you're going to be better off getting these that are much cheaper. For example, Wilder Beast Wolf are 0.659 ETH. We have over here Wilder Moto Genesis, which right now are at 0.187 ETH. And we have Wilder Wheels, which are at 0.284. They were cheaper. It was like 0.6 ETH to get this combo. But then this airdrop campaign started. Kind of is what it is, right? But right now, I think together it's like around $2,800 to get all of this Trinity. If you, of course, wanted to, you could cheap out if you wanted to and get Wilder Beast Wapes, which right now are at 0.05. However, as you saw on this over here, they are not at the moment Trinity assets. They will, however, give you, 50 points per day. So if you're more bullish on this rather than Trinity, then you would grab this. However, I will tell you right now that there is going to be a Genesis land, not sale, just airdrop. Trinity holders are going to be getting this for free. For Genesis land, Trinity keepers will receive a complimentary land title airdrop for each Trinity they hold at the time the snapshot is taken on Wednesday, August 21st. So this is another piece of time that you're going to have to focus on as well. This land title will serve as proof of ownership for a plot on the island, and that's 4,444 plots that are going to be given in total. So that's your way of taking advantage of this right here. There is going to be land. It is going to be on Ethereum. You should know this. Other things you should know about this mainland. The mainland initially is for mining. Gens will have resource harvesting abilities, which is these Gens NFTs. These NFTs are going to have that ability. They're going to start dropping mining rigs that range from $50 to $1,000 and vary in size and mining capabilities. They're going to be needed to harvest wild tokens. So if you're ever into nodes or passive, this is it right here. The initial development and build focus will be on the island. And although parcels in the mainland are buildable, the timeline is entirely uncertain as to what permanent structures can be built in this area. So there you go when it comes to that. What is the overarching picture? Well, the overarching picture with Wilder World is the fact that they have dominoes. Dominoes are the roadmap equivalent for Wilder World. Right now, we are entering a new domino. As you could see, they're beginning to push socials. They want to get Epic Games, wish list, everything in between. Way I see it, right, is that Wilder World, as the top metaverse project here, I have no idea why they're not at higher market cap, but kind of is. That's how the market kind of goes, right? They're undervaluing metaverse projects. They are beginning to dip their toes. They're giving people the lowdown of what they've been building over the past couple of years. There's so many different projects that have been building in the shadows. Wilder World being one of those projects. In my opinion, there's good reason we're working with them. They are going to be the leader in metaverses. The metaverse, maybe not the way Zuckerberg envisioned it, will come back. 𝐉𝐸 has extensive lore. They've been putting so much focus into this game. The fact that they're even ready to get this airdrop out there does go and show you that they're ready to begin kicking up that marketing engine. And when a game that hasn't done any marketing for the most part begins doing marketing and has a bomb product, one can only imagine where Wilder will go and also where this airdrop can go ahead and end for us. So of course, this is a 100% free airdrop event. If you want to go ahead and get into it, I will be leaving the link in the description for you to take advantage of it and in the pinned comment below. Until the next time, stay classy, and that's all.